This is a little bit of a different setup that I have going on today because I just got home from work, just got home, and I'm really hungry, but this has been on my mind all day, so I'll fucking chat about it. I want to talk about what I'm going to call recession artists. And what I mean by that is that, in case it wasn't obvious by what I'm fucking wearing right now, that I live in the good old US of A. You know, we're in a recession. Really fucked. Quite fucked one. Quite fucked political state in the US right now. And everywhere. But, yeah. It's really odd because it feels like the pendulum has swung very right-winged, but we have so many people are starting to create. It's really weird. It's like we have a shit ton of people right now who are mindless zombies and can't get off their phone and are giving into apathy and a lack of intelligence, but we also have a shit ton of people that are seeing that and responding to that with a sense of retaliation and being like, you know what, fuck this. I want to be intelligent and I want to be creative. I don't want to be a mindless zombie whose opinions are very moldable. So, yeah, in case it wasn't also obvious by the fact that I'm about to eat just a fucking flour tortilla with ground turkey and Fiesta cheese and Taco Bell Verde salsa. But, yeah, it's I think it's quite beautiful to me, because to me it just proves more and more that when people, it feels like people are kind of like, oh fuck, the world is ending, now is the time to do what I want, and it's like people just want to create, that's what people are resorting back to, and it's like a natural instinct that's been so shoved down collectively, and it feels like a horse's instinct to run, or like a bird's instinct to sing, it's just what people do, and I think people are being very feeling very free to do it right now because they are turning this hopelessness that we all feel into an opportunity, kind of choosing to see things as well, if I'm gonna be fucked anyways, then let me at least go out in a blaze of glory doing what I love, we're also in a very weird and new era of digital monetization. I really try hard to avoid making a joke about white people when the fajitas are sizzling. But yeah, there's people with master's degrees that are making way less money than people who have figured out how to use the internet to their advantage. So I think people are also seeing that and realizing that you no longer need a post-high school education to make a lot of money, and it's lighting up people's worlds. So that's very fascinating, and I will say I think education is very fucking important. As much as I love seeing people be like, oh, maybe this 4-year school isn't what actually fulfills me, isn't what I want to be doing with my life. Maybe I'm doing this because it's what my parents want me to be doing, or maybe it's because it's what I've been told is the way to go about life for as long as I've been alive. I think that's really awesome, but I think education is also very fucking important, so I don't want to minimize that by any means. Managed to turn soft shell taco into a hard shell taco. That is not fucking appetizing. I think education is very important. I also think that creating to your heart's fullest desires is very important. We also have a lot of slop. We have a lot of slop coming out right now. I'm very anti-pretentiousness, but I am also pretentious myself sometimes. But we do have this kind of like, it's really weird. I don't want to say like, oh, everyone thinks they can create now, because like, yeah, you're human, you can. But yeah, there is a lot of slop. But I think it's kind of, dare I say awesome that people are starting to have the balls to be like, man, I really want to do this thing. And you know what, maybe they don't even have the self-awareness that they suck at it. Maybe they're skipping that step entirely, but they're just like, so many people right now are just like, I want to do this thing and I'm just going to do it. And I think like we have suppressed that collectively for so fucking long. I had to move locations because I don't like standing when I eat. It feels bad for my nervous system. But yeah. So this is to all my young hoes who are kind of starting to stir and realize like, oh, you know, we're all gonna be fucked regardless. If my degree no longer means anything, regardless, then I may as well do what I want, express myself in the ways that I haven't been letting myself. I say go for it, even though there's a shit ton of people doing it right now. I say go for it, because you know what? I think that this is what social media is meant for, you know? People are creating in masses, and it's not all great. Most of it is not great. But I think people are finally starting to use social media to share their work, to share their art, to share themselves, to connect with people, and that's awesome. Like, I think that's about the only fucking positive. Yeah, like I don't think social media is the devil. I think it is, it can be, absolutely, but I think it is really awesome for connecting with people and sharing your art, and learning as well. And it seems like people are doing that. People really want to do that. People are learning about things and then sharing it with the internet. People are meeting people on the internet. They're getting their art exposed to corners of the world that would have never discovered it otherwise. That's really awesome. So I encourage my fellow, I don't want to say fellow because I've been at this shit before the recession, but I want to encourage my fellow young hoes to just fucking do it. Do whatever it is you want to do, because we're all kind of fucked. So I don't like to be a pessimist, but you know, so do it.